Hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria, and today I have a super special extreme cleaning motivation for ya. This is a cleaning marathon, so if you need some extra motivation or if you want to get up and start cleaning with me, this is the video for you. Hope you enjoy! Hello friends, welcome back to Living with Cambria, and today I am sharing with you my morning routine. Now this morning routine is my weekday morning routine, and obviously it's on a day that everything is going smoothly. Being a mom and a crazy, busy, hectic schedule, obviously things don't always go perfect, but that's okay. So in the mornings, I always start out obviously in my room right away. I like to make my bed right away because I feel, one, it wakes me up, but also way more productive throughout the day if I get this chore handled right away. So I'll make my bed, clean off where I was doing my hair and makeup for the morning, as well as a quick wipe down of my bathroom. Good morning. Hey. You gonna get up? Hey. Come on, baby. So sleepy? This is when you try to make me fall. Convince me it's true. And your TV off and your Xbox. You need your cup or anything? Okay, turn your light off.
Forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame, you remember the flame, alright. Forget what I told you, forget all about that.
And once I get home, I then make the boys' beds, clean up any toys they may have. The boys keep their room fairly clean, which I love. They are very, very well-behaved kids for the most part, but they do a very good job of keeping their rooms in order. So it's a very simple cleaning in the morning, just beds, a couple of toys, and that's about it.
Maybe you will tell me what you're thinking, or maybe you will give me all the blame, but I'm moving on. I just have to make sure that you know. Would you be there for me if I'm flying straight into the sun? Blinded by the light I'm chasing, that has happened before. And maybe you don't know for sure, but you can start a fire without a spark. Forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame, you remember the flame, alright. Forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame, you remember the flame, alright.
I do also like to wipe down their bathroom in the morning. Pretty much I just try and do a quick tidy and clean of the entire upstairs in the morning. That way I can focus on the rest of the house during the day. With the bedrooms and stuff, just don't get as crazy. So I can take 30 minutes to an hour every morning, and then I don't need to worry about any like major cleaning on a regular basis.
To feel your power, you changed my voice, you locked it in and put out any fire. And still with one touch, you got me where you want me, yeah. And it's like a rush, the waves that crash inside me, and you carved it deep into my heart that you're the king of lions. The look of blue and killing smile, you put me more than under. And still one touch, you got me where you want me, and it's like a rush.
And then I just go through and vacuum the hallway, the bedrooms, pretty much everywhere. I 90% of the time use my Shark pet vacuum, but I will once a week bring up my Roomba because he fits under all the beds as well as the furniture and things like that. So I will bring Roomba up once a week to do the entire upstairs. With having a Siberian Husky, we have a lot of hair that I try to keep up with. That way it doesn't get too crazy. And under the beds, I can't do, so might as well let the robot do it.
You changed your voice, I let you in. Now we are going under. Still with one touch, you got me where you want me, and it's like a rush. The waves that crash inside, we are paradise in crime. We are dynamite and blind. We are broken hearts that never mend. Finest form of bad romance. Dynamite and blind. Yeah, we are dynamite. Dynamite, dynamite. Dynamite, dynamite, dynamite.
hope you guys enjoyed my morning routine. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you are new here, I hope you would consider subscribing, as well as leave a comment down below just saying hi. I love to get to know my subscribers. And if you are returning subscribers, thanks for coming back. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Feel like falling over, just come a little closer. Looking up at a tree, I remember how it started. I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said an open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon. This year I'm going to start a new chapter. Ignore the tears and only write down the laughter. An open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon. I glide across the ground and over the ocean, and you can't force me down as long as I'm open, like a rose that already found sunlight, the feeling grows, and anything sounds alright. I'm breaking loose, living in the moment in my own balloon.
I've been trying hard to keep my cool, but when you're near, there's nothing that I can do. When you're walking in, I know it's true. It doesn't even matter how hard I try, 'cause when I hear your voice, my walls come down. Boy, you are the only thing I want. There must be a way I can make you see that if we fell in love, it would be so sweet. But when it's you and me, nobody can bring us down, But I don't wanna look up if you don't love me back. 'Cause I don't wanna look up if you don't love me back.
you're the only reason. Yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason. Yes, you're the only reason I'm free. Come around, don't I? And I know sometimes I'm bringing you down, but I always make you smile, don't I? We're like the waves on a big blue stormy sea, but still you're the one who brings out the best in me.
So today I'm starting out a little bit different where I'm actually tidying up every single room first. Normally I would start in one room, have it completely done, and then move to the next section. But I figured I'd change it up a little bit because you know what? Sometimes doing the same thing over and over again just gets boring. So tidying up every single room, putting things back where they should be, and getting everything in order.
Reason, yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason I'm free.
that's funny because Bjorn sees me cleaning and often he will start helping without me even asking. So he's just cleaning up his diapers and his wipes. Xander, on the other hand, doesn't care and just keeps doing what he's doing. But Bjorn was being a good helper today, like on his own, cleaned up his stuff, brought his tablet and his cups to the counter. Well, the cups were because they wanted stuff from me, so I guess that's typical. Clean up to get something from mama. So, but he was very, very helpful. I just went and filled their cups. Bjorn is obsessed with chocolate milk or milk in period, so I always go through so much milk. And then Xander enjoys chocolate milk, but he is more versatile, so he'll have juice or anything he's kind of in the mood for. But after that, I just get back to actually cleaning, so I'll wipe down all the counters and get everything nice and cleaned up now that everything is tidied up and put away.
All over again. Leave it all over again. All over again. Leave it all over again. We gon' break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. There's the fire.
I feel like my dishes are never ending. I'll run the dishwasher and literally the second I run it, I already have things piling up in my sink. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but there's some days I do wash dishes by hand just for the pure fact of wanting everything cleaned up, and it's almost impossible to keep the sink clean while the dishwasher's running because I always have dishes just piling up over and over again. And I despise dishes, so it's really annoying.
Leave it all over again. Break up, then we make up. Act like we're gonna be friends. There's the fire, take me higher. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again, all over again. Leave it all over again. All over again.
You've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story to tell? What's the story behind the mountain you're trying to climb?
And on to cleaning my sink. This is probably my favorite thing to do. I don't know why, but it is super therapeutic. And I love the look of a shiny sink. So, funny thing though about a shiny sink, everyone thinks you need to use certain things, and you really don't. The easiest way to get a shiny sink is just to dry your sink when you're done cleaning it out. If you dry it, it'll be shiny, where if you just let the water sit, that's when you end up with the watermarks and all the spots. So I always scrub it out real good and then spray it down with some all-purpose cleaner and dry it out real well so I can get that very satisfying shine to my sink.
This for real. Let me be the one that makes you feel. Serving you and only me. Serving you and only one is for real.
Always find it funny rewatching these videos when I'm doing these voiceovers because you look at my appliances and they look clean. The computer does not show all the smudge marks, the watermarks. Like, my boys are messy, so there are fingerprints all over this thing, but I swear I'm not cleaning a clean fridge. Like, it's so messy, but cameras make everything look so much nicer. But I needed to get everything really cleaned up, so that's what I'm doing here, just getting all those fingerprints, smudges, everything back to looking nice and shiny.
We are the love survivors. We are the lucky ones. We are the soul providers. We show you how it's done. We got this fire started higher than the sun. We are the love survivors. We are the lucky ones. So many songs in solitude. Too afraid to fall in love. One too many broken hearted. Yeah, now I'm turning this thing around. Maybe I'll stumble, and you'll turn it back around. Ooh.
And then on to dusting everything off. Dusting is a daily chore for me, and I swear it's because I have a dog that everything gets so dusty. I may be wrong. It may just be normal that things get dusty all the time, but I swear my house is so bad, and having the black makes it so much worse. Everything stands out. One day I will get a new TV stand, but furniture can be so expensive that I'm kind of waiting and budgeting it out. My dining room set was my big splurge this past year. And my husband does really like this TV stand, so it's kind of hard to convince him when he likes it.
'Cause I'm ready to rumble. And if I stumble, you will turn it back around. Ooh, we are the love survivors. We are the lucky ones. We are the soul providers. We show you
And then I'll just lift everything off the floor so that I can have Roomba run. And then once Roomba's all done, I'm just off to mopping everything. With it being winter, I'm sure a lot of you can relate. You get the salt smudges and the floors just get so much dirtier, so much faster with that. I am super excited though because I just bought the O-Cedar spin mop. I just got it the other day. So in my next couple videos, be excited to see that. I love it so far and I'm so glad I went through with buying it. I was seeing everyone using it and I'm like, it looks like so much fun. So it is so amazing. Actually, I'll leave it linked in the description below. So if any of you guys have been thinking about it, you can go check it out.
We may have it all, up the ladder, down the wall, different mysteries, full life mixed with tears. We are happy most of the time, and we get along better than fine. Left and right we prayed, through the ups and downs we swayed. It's easy either way. When I'm covered in tears, you scare away them fears. Together we know how to be more.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you are new here, I hope you would consider liking and subscribing. And if you are a returning subscriber, I am so glad you returned, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!
Left and right we braid, through the ups and downs we sway.
Hello friends! Welcome back to Living with Cambria. Today I am going to organize, declutter, and clean my kitchen. But I did want to say this is in collab with a good friend here on YouTube, and I'm going to let her introduce herself now.
Hey guys, if you're interested in seeing some cleaning motivation, recipes, occasional product reviews, a DIY every Monday, shop with me videos, grocery hauls weekly, and our kitchen renovation videos, then stop on by my channel, Coffee with My Sunshine, after you're done enjoying Cambria's video.
Care about me 'cause you're lonely.
So I'm starting out with my fridge. I'm actually going to do all the areas that I dread cleaning out the most. So doing my fridge, just taking everything out, that way I can see exactly what I have and what I need to get rid of.
My look broke, but you know I can solve it. Do you care about me 'cause you're lonely? 'Cause I'm the only.
And then once I'm done clearing everything out, I take my vacuum to get all the big chunks out of the drawers and everything from the produce, and then I'm going to wipe everything down and just make sure everything's really clean.
Left before, do it all once more. I don't wanna be a blanket that you wrap around to forget about. I don't wanna be the same thing that you left before. Do it all once more.
Now, I do, when the fridge gets really bad or I have a spill, take these shelves and things out. But I try to keep up with my fridge, and I didn't have any major spills, so I was able to just wipe it down and keep everything in the fridge.
I feel like my head is underwater.
And now just putting everything back in the fridge. Funny thing is, after I was all done putting everything back in the fridge, I realized I really needed to go grocery shopping because a lot of the stuff in there taking up so much room was things that had like just a couple sips left and things like that. So I was really able to get rid of a lot of the stuff that was in there. So I went grocery shopping the next day. And then on to the pantry. Luckily, my pantry was a mess, but was still somewhat organized. So I was able to take one shelf at a time. I would take everything out and vacuum it out, wipe it out, and then just put it all back in a lot neater the way it needed to be. This was a big task, however, not as much work as I thought. It's just with the holidays just being done and everything, it seemed crazy in there. I had a lot of duplicates.
It won't go away. I've got that feeling rushing through my body. I know that it is here to stay. It's like you're my personal Illuminati. I know that some might say that I am just a bad girl, but if you treat me right.
So the way I have the pantry set up is baking on top. This shelf right here is my shelf. And then the bottom three shelves are all stuff for the boys. That way it's at their eye level and they can reach it. After this, I moved on to my spice cabinet. My spice cabinet was just a wreck. I don't think I've ever gone through my spice cabinet, so I definitely needed to go through here and condense and organize. Here's just a look at all the spices I had. I definitely had a lot of things that I could condense together and was able to get rid of a good chunk of bottles just by condensing stuff down. These are actually all the ones I was able to get rid of. And then I didn't really buy too much for this. However, I did buy one of these spice shelves and I am loving it. I will definitely leave it linked in my description below because it made a huge difference and made the spice cabinet just look so much better, and I could actually see everything I had.
I will be the best girl in this whole world. No, I'm not gonna fight. I've got my hands on your body. So tell me what you want me to do. I can be good or be naughty. Because there ain't nobody love you like I do.
Now on to the deep cleaning. So I had washed dishes because I knew I wanted to do a really good clean on my dishwasher. So I'm just putting away all the dishes that I washed as well as all the dishes in the dishwasher. The way I like to deep clean my dishwasher is I take some baking soda and I don't measure it out. I just take a good amount, sprinkle it all over the bottom, and then I will take a glass of vinegar and sit that on the top, and I will run the dishwasher at its highest and hottest setting to give it a really good deep clean.
Those colorful eyes, they don't shine like they used to. city don't want us, babe. We won't survive this place.
And then to make sure I got everything clean, I moved everything off the counters and put it on my dining room table. That way I didn't need to worry about working around things. I just literally wiped down absolutely every surface in my kitchen.
Feel like home, like home, home. Feel like home. A faded mind, so we stay blind. Oh, the
So my oven definitely needed a really good deep clean. It is a self-cleaning oven, but it doesn't really handle the grease. Now I got this super clean sent to me for free. This is not a sponsored video. However, they did want me to do a review on it, and I figured this would be the perfect time to see if this bad boy actually worked. So I'm going to be spraying it on all the grates as well as all over my stove. Now I take a vacuum to it first since I did run the self-clean. I wanted to get all the big chunks out of there and then really spray it down good with that self-clean and see how well it worked.
and if I would lie and stay, it wouldn't feel the same. I won't lie. No, honestly, it doesn't feel like home, like home.
I just let that sit for a while and then I moved on to my microwave. Now to clean my microwave, once again I like to use vinegar, so I'll take a bowl of it and set it in there for 5 minutes. And then even once it goes off, I let it sit for about another 5 minutes for it to steam. And I moved on to all of my cabinets. Now I do have high cabinets, but I'm also a shorty, so I have to use my ladder to really clean these top cabinets, which is why they don't often get done, because it really can be a pain to get all of them done, as well as cleaning that window by my sink. I do burn a candle right there, so the windows sometimes get a little smudged and sooty from the candles.
Home, feel like home. A faded mind, so we stay blind. Oh,
I also want to point out I'm not cleaning the top of my cabinets because I did just clean the top when I took down all my Christmas decor and put up all the new decor up there. So there was no reason to vacuum and clean up there. So I'm just doing the fronts and sides of the cabinets.
You've been through, why you got scars. Since you walked through the door, I've been trying to reach you, 'cause I feel you. What's the story?
And now that all that is done, I move on to cleaning out the microwave. I love this method of cleaning out the microwave because literally after letting the vinegar in there for 5 minutes and steam for another 5 minutes, everything just wipes out so easy. So I always do it this way. It makes my life so much easier. And with having little ones, I use the microwave a lot, so it can get really, really grimy.
It's not you don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Some of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make believe. Some of you and only me. How can I trust your personality?
And then on my stove top, I wanted to use the super clean again. I do have a glass top, and with the water boiling over, you'll get all these marks that are really hard to clean off. I was so impressed with how this worked. Like, my stovetop looked brand new. And then into the oven, the biggest test of all is to see how it cleaned up this. And once again, I was really, really impressed. A lot of oven cleaners have really strong fumes, and this one was not that bad. Definitely was not a all natural product with no fumes, but not nearly as bad as most of those products are. Everything came really clean, and the window portion that is usually the hardest to get clean, literally I had no scrubbing. I did do a second coat on it, but just wiped it off with a microfiber cloth, and normally I have to take my green scrubbies to get these really clean. So I definitely recommend this, and I will leave this in my description below as well if you want to check it out.
What's the story about you? What's the story behind that sad tattoo you're trying to hide? I think I've heard it before in a movie line. We can write our own ending this time. I wanna say no, but I cannot lie. I am so curious about your life, but you're a stranger trying to hide. What I see is not you, don't deny. I wanna see the rest of you tonight. Seven of you and only one is for real. You spin me around and you make me leave. Seven of you and only me. How can I trust your personality? Seven you and only one is for real. Let me be.
And then I'm just using glass cleaner. I like using glass cleaner just because it gives it that really nice shine. So it wasn't really to clean it, it was just to get it a really nice clean shine to it. And then onto all my counters, and then I also wiped down all the little light switches and the faucet. I literally wiped down everything I could get my hands on just to make sure everything was really clean. And if you notice, I start from top to bottom for the most part. I didn't want to do the counters and then do the upper cabinets because it would have been counterproductive as things fell. So I start on the top, work my way down, and after this I move on to all the appliances and the lower cabinets on the outside.
I would do anything at all. I know I'm not innocent. You deserve a better man. But let me just hold your hand once more. Ooh, 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 I wanna take you out. Ooh, 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 show you what I'm all about. Ooh, 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 make up for what we lost. Tonight is the night that we're gonna fall in love. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care about your soft skin. Cause we're still sleeping in my head.
Now that that's done, I just put everything back where it belongs.
There's a new part of me, a part I want you to see. You haven't seen the best of me, I know. You can try to fool yourself, like you love somebody else, but you and him will never feel the way we do.
Well, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, as well as subscribe if you're new here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. You guys mean the world to me. I hope after you're done with this, you go check out Coffee with My Sunshine and see what she did over there. But until next time, bye!
Cause we're still sleeping in my head. I don't care about you and him. I don't care about what has been. I only care.
Tell me how to be closer to you. Tell me.
So if you live in the Midwest, you probably got hit with the same polar vortex that I did. On this day, it was negative 47 degrees outside with the wind chill. So I was not worrying about looking cute. I was worrying about staying warm. So I had on my comfy slippers, I had on my husband's oversized sweatshirt, and of course, leggings.
You're the only reason, yes, you're the only reason. Baby, you're the answer to my prayers. Feeling like the world's in our hands. Now I know that this is meant to be. You're the only reason.
So normally when I'm cleaning, I will go room by room. So I'll do the kitchen, then the dining room, family room, so on and so forth. However, since I let the house get a little bit extra out of control, I decided to start with tidying everything up first before I actually went on to the cleaning process. So if you guys have not checked out my recent Ray Dunn giveaway video, definitely go check that out. I have this really cute jelly beans canister that I am giving away once that video hits 1,000 likes. So make sure after this video to go check that out. So since Xander actually had off from school today because of the cold, I have both the boys pitching in, helping me straighten up the house. They did help make the mess, so it's only fair that they help clean it up. Then I'm going to use my Caldrea Sea Salt Noir all-purpose spray. This one right now is my favorite cleaner, and when I'm doing a lot of cleaning, I really like using it just because a little extra aromatherapy while you're cleaning just makes it so much more enjoyable.
What we could have done, what we become. It's like a story from the past. Impossible when you know the end. You and I, we never meant to be forever together. You and I, I'm sorry but we're only dreaming. I only miss you when you're gone. Oh God, I miss when we were wanted. Yeah. Oh God, I miss when we were wanted. Oh God, I miss when we were wanted.
onto my dining room table. I love cleaning my dining room table. This was the first big like furniture purchase me and my husband have made. So I absolutely love this table. So it's very satisfying to have it clean. I am curious though, when do you guys decorate for spring? I am already getting the itch to want to change things up and decorate for spring. So curious when you guys decorate and when you would like to start seeing videos from me of my spring decor. And then on to mopping. I am absolutely loving this O-Cedar spin mop. If you guys have not tried this out, definitely try it out. I really enjoy it. I of course have my Mop Socks on. And if any of you guys are ever curious about what I'm using, I try to link as much in the description below with links to make it really easy for you. But also you can always send me a comment and ask me because I know I sometimes forget to mention things. So if you're ever curious, don't hesitate to ask.
I don't wanna waste my time, so baby we should start living now.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new here, I hope you would consider subscribing. I love adding new friends to my family. And if you are a returning subscriber, I am so appreciative of you guys coming back every video. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!